Tonight we're doing a lot of investigation. We're doing a lot of prodding and pulling the cosmic energies around just for the sake of curio. We're curious tonight, aren't we, Mystic Moon listeners? Well, today we're going to take another trip. We're going to take a trip to Michelle and Barack Obama. And lately you haven't seen the two of them together. And I was really surprised, weren't you, that Michelle was MIA at Jimmy Carter's funeral. And you could say, what do they have in common? Well, they lived in the same place for a period of time, but it was still a decorum. I mean, it was a matter of where was she feeling ill? Was she sick? Was she feeling didn't want to be with Barack? Now, Barack Obama has always had a very carefully scripted bio, copy. I mean, one time I remember there was some scene of his. He was at some kind of summit. And the first time you never caught anything derogatory when he was campaigning. He was very, distinct voice, good debater, quick, sharp, everything like that. He was our great hope. He had a lot of clout. And then one time I remember that they caught him looking at someone's derriere, a young woman's derriere, and if his head could have twisted, if he had he looked like he had rubberneck. The neck went from in the front to 180 in the direction of the girl's backside. Everyone thought that was it, and of course that was quickly shot down because it was so important to the first African American president, biracial president. Sister was Indonesian. Brother-in-law is Chinese. But the first African one, we didn't want to show that he had any type of tendencies towards the physical. He was above it all. Even though there were reports of him having pizza parties, in which he spent thousands of USD, thousands. But of course, if you look in the AI-driven sites, search engines, they have obliterated most of those details. Must keep the aura and the presence and the realities in one direction. Anyway, this is the point. We're trying to find out, subscribers and listeners, if there's problems in their marriage. Since they didn't go, she could have. I mean, in a way, you would think Melania, true. Melania Trump would have skipped it because of all the cold treatment she has received. However, she was there. She was there, looking like a pilgrim, but she was still there. Unlike Michelle. Even though Michelle was quite wordy when she campaigned. She was even dragged out to campaign for Kamala Harris, but not for Jimmy Carter. The difference the alive make and the difference the deceased makes. Now, let's go to the point. Okay, so you got your seatbelts on, you got your psychic caps on, you're ready to investigate. You're ready to have your auras, your ether targeted towards these two. Me too. Somebody is chatting away first. Whoops. Well, I don't. Let me stay focused, okay? We'll talk later. Now, all right, here we go. Two. Now, here we go. Do they? Are they having problems? Cape Cod, we have so much property. They used to have the idea that Barack was a very humble Chicago activist. However, he was a very wealthy man, a millionaire even in those days, according to Judge Joe Brown. All right. So, the script. Yeah, where are we? Okay, so we see this minor issue. This is a more prevalent one. We're pulling some cards just at random to see if their marriage, is their marriage in trouble? Are they headed for separation? Are they headed for divorce? Are they sick of each other? Everybody gets sick of someone at some point, so it's not unusual. Now, Barack and Michelle. This one speaks to me more. Barack and Michelle, are you happy, or are you like, ooh, not so happy, not so happy? Everyone was surprised though to see Barack Obama and Donald Trump having quite the chit chat, quite the hey buddy type of like aura vibration giving off, as opposed to all that so-called animosity. Hello. Now, I could probably pick, but I have to. Let me get this one. All right, let's see now. Are they having problems? Let's do this first and see. What do the spirits? Okay, death. And that's very 2025, the year of the snake, new beginning, shedding. Death remains a new beginning, right? A new beginning. Death. That's interesting. That's called separation. Well, of course, you would expect them with all the money and prestige they have that they couldn't quite shed completely unless they either one fell in love with someone else, because they are a symbol. And then here we have the Page of Swords. This could be the beginning of separation. The idea is tossed around. Get used to seeing us one by one, not two together. We are not two cookies. We're not left and right. We're not the same bird. They're not the same bird anymore. This is the Page of Swords, which is trying to put something out that hasn't been out. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. What energy is this? The Queen of Pentacles. Well, it feels a little docile. It does feel a little docile, even though it's earth. I guess it's in a way that it's when you walk on a path and you've been walking it a long time, you can walk with it with your eyes closed. The familiarity, not contempt, but it's a well-worn trail. That kind of like Queen of Pentacles. That type of like, we've done it, we did it, we could, continuance. But I don't feel any fire, or I don't feel any roots. And then here we have the Six of Cups. Now, these Six of Cups could be their like adjoining activities. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. This could be just their activity, their schedule, their day planner, their weekly planner, their monthly planner. We have things to go and things to do, right? So try to navigate that. And again, they have the Knight of Cups. This is going to be a soft separation. This is a soft, very, very careful. It's like we make more money and have more prestige as a combination. But it is such a drag. We have the 10 of Wands, but it is such a drag. The excitement, the buzz, the flavor, the crowds, it's all deflated. And both of those two love to grandstand. So we have quarrels because it ain't what it was. It ain't what it was. We have a quarrel. They tend to get on each other's nerves. So what do we have here? We have the death card, right? Which is obviously changed. 2025, shed your skin, something new. So they're trying their solo act with the Page of Swords. They're trying not to be bookends. They're not bookends anymore. They're individuals. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And this is there, follow the cash until, as long as we can. Keep it going. We've done it to this date. We can continue to do it. And then here we have the Six of Cups. Those could be the activities or some very discreet outings. You understand? Discreet outings. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Always keep the ambiance. Smile. Keep it cool. Be cool. Our coolness, we're cool. We're the cool duo. But we have a lot. We're pissed off about a lot of things. We have a lot of issues. A lot of politicians were at these things too, They have a lot of issues, these people, Barack and Michelle. And instead of going towards the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands is usually the last huge hurdle before you get to your oasis. However, when we see here the 7 of Wands, nah, it's more of the same. Oh, and look at the last card. The Tower. Now, I don't feel this is a good tower. Do you see the progression of this thing? Okay, death. We have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Cups, the activities, looking around who else is around. And then we have the Cups. The Knight of Cups. Keep it cool. Keep it flowing. But it is driving us crazy with the 10 of Wands. It is driving us crazy. The 10 of Wands. And if that was enough with the 10 of Wands, we have the 7 of Wands. Fight. Get out of my sight. I'm going. And then we have the Tower. The Tower. Well, somebody has problems in their marriage. Now, will they take the long, long walk, or will they just take a temporary freeze? You go, I go. We got things to do. Humanitarian or something like that. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to Haiti. I'm going to Paris. Stuff like that. So I can see that we can say that Michelle and Barack, there's something going on. And you should stay tuned and pay attention if they are if you're fangirling them or fanboying them. Something's going on in their marriage, I would say. Thank you for your energies. It's been a pleasure. It's been very, very nice. And if you have any comments, please add. If you feel as the spirits were inspiring and sending messages, this is something going on. Please don't hesitate not to comment. And if you subscribe, that would be great. And we can continue our investigation about all these people that are constantly put in our faces for commentary, for look what they did. There are idols, are betters. So, of course, we are curious about them. Okay, until the next time, thank you very much. And hit the like button. Until the next time, bye-bye.